Good morning. My name is Prophet C. Brazil. Welcome to another day of Bible prophecy. The title of this recording is Spake Jesus, Part 1, After the Grave. Well, this prophecy is concerning about the things that Jesus spake before he had gone to the cross, recorded in the prophecy of St. Matthew's chapter 24 and various other parts of the Bible, spoken of when you see the desolation of taking place around the holy city. Understand that this is the beginning of the time of sorrow. What it means is when it first appears around the holy places, these are the beginning of sorrow. What this was referencing us to was to go back to the prophecy of Daniel that we may understand the significance of these facts, spoken of by Jesus Christ as he walked upon the earth. What he spoke to us, when he spoke to us concerning this matter, this was to signify unto us in these later days that he was indeed a God-sent man who was a son of God, who was called the Son of God and was the Son of God. He came in the human flesh as a man, but he spoke the thing that only a God could speak. And when he spoke these things, it became a signet of proof that Jesus and God was both Father and Son alike. Excuse me for the mispronunciation. I've been out for a few days, and I had to, when you're done your sketch, and you have to, by yourself, there's so many things I have to study, sketch, and then other matters around the house. And then, when you get kind of in age like I am, and been broke up as much, you're going to have some sickness to go along with this. What I got behind me is this image. But first, before I get to this, I want to refer back to some of the news that I have been watching on television. I guess about Monday, I believe, Monday or Tuesday this week, which was about the 14th or 15th of December, there was a summit being held about global warming. And it was told over the news media that China and other nations boycotted this meeting. And the reason they had boycotted this meeting was because the rich countries was trying to exploit the poor of the nation. In other words, the regulations that they was imposing upon the poorest of the nations, they did not impose this upon the richest of the nation. In other words, what they did, because of their power, I assume, what was the mindset of China, the rich countries wanted to maintain their strength by doing something that they was telling other countries that they shouldn't do. These were the same thing that I heard former President George W. Bush say. He didn't want to be a part of this environmental greenhouse gas, if you want to call it, because he said it would hurt the industries. Only thing he was concerned about prosperity. And this is the same thing that China boycotted meetings the other day, was because of these same issues, that the rich countries want to exploit the poor countries. Well, What I say is God speaks to us in so many ways. Throughout Bible prophecy, He has spoke these things unto us, reminding us these what would happen, what the rich man would do, and the rich nations would do. But being a people or peoples upon the earth, enjoy having the luxury to enjoy a part of the kill, the spoil which came from the kill, we turn our head and look the other way so we won't see them, or we stop our ears where we cannot hear the truth. But sooner or later, if the common wisdom would tell us, if these vile things continue to knock upon other peoples and other nations' door, and as they become weak and they fall dead because of lack of natural resources, the predator has no dignity. He have no pride. Only his dignity perceived of himself. And doing so, he gonna get the next thing on the bottom, and he gonna consume and gonna consume and gonna continue to consume until there is no more. And then he will lay down, because there's nothing, no substance of life. He done destroyed everything. He himself will be consumed in the end, if God allowed this to go any further than this. Well, this wasn't new, what China did the other day. Referring back to 19, I believe in 72, in that era, when the Twin Towers of the World Trade Center was being built. There had been a meeting somewhere in that era, maybe before or after 1972, but right in the midst of those years, near when this World Trade Organization was being implemented, put in place. And it was China who said, don't use this as a weapon to exploit the poor and third world nations. Don't let this, in other words, China, regardless of the dominant forces it had there in the East, it had compassion. It seemed to be the only mega nation here on earth who have a compassionate mindset for the poor peoples of the world. China is a nation who have, regardless of its alleged human rights violations or their violations, they have, many of those nations have stopped the population, containing the population growth of its peoples. They have came to a realization that there is only so much land which the Earth's atmosphere is embodied in. And knowing this, they have done something about it. But we can't say this for the United States of America, because its economy, the strength of its economy is embodied around the vast population. You have to have a massive population of both rich and poor people alike in order to keep your industrialized world of technology to run. Without a massive volume of so many peoples of tongues and of nations here, where there cannot be a confusion, it has to be a nation of confusion. Because when you take and have a nation of confusion, it gives jobs, create jobs to run the engine of your infrastructure through the various skills of craftsmanship, lawyers, doctors, policemen, grave diggers, so on and so on. War machine, all of these is embedded in your infrastructure that keeps the engine of your revolutionary enhancements to excel far above the other. In other words, this becomes your natural resource, the only natural resource that you have.